My name is Liat, I work at IsraelDev, and what we're doing today is a hackathon with the purpose of developing apps for the developing world.
The idea with Cleanweb is we want to see the IT, the information technology tools and social mobile web technologies, mobile compute power directed at environmental issues or resource issues particularly.
We reached out to local players on the ground in these countries who are aware of the local needs, whether it's social enterprises, organizations, businesses, and asked them, what are your needs, what are your challenges, what can we in Israel do to try and solve some of those challenges.
We think Israel has a great potential to become a source of technological and innovative solutions for the developing world.
What we are trying to do is to let people know that there is an incubator and there is a frame to invest in new technologies, in new models that will use more and more the power of those very, very clean electrons of every mobile and internet in a very efficient way to improve processes that until today were done in a very stupid way.
Israel right now is focused very much on looking at Western markets, rich markets, as a target market when they sell their products and when they're looking at who to interact with. Why not take all the energy that we're spending and the resources that we have and use them and harness that to work in the developing world and solve global challenges?
Our interest is in technologies that can add value to our business. And those technologies we can look for them in the best places, and we should look for them in the best places where technology gets developed. And Israel is one of those places.
We are looking at opportunities, startup companies that uses the technology in order to solve problems such as resource problems.
See a lot of interesting people here, a lot of people coming with many different backgrounds, many different ideas. It's nice to see some younger people, some older people, some people who don't have experience but they have a lot of good ideas, some people who do have experience. It's great to bring everybody together and just have them sit down and work and try to work through the ideas, and everybody gives their own input into how they can do all of this.
We've been receiving challenges from everywhere, from Senegal and Tanzania to Mexico and India, and a diverse array of challenges ranging from education and health to energy and many in agriculture. And now is really the time to see what we can do in the next 2 days to make some of those solutions into a reality.
They have a plant in Harare where they can process 150 tons of tomatoes a day, and we're going to build a system that would help them coordinate all this. We're starting building a software model at the moment. Our development team is already working on it, and we're trying to figure out right now exactly how it's going to operate on a day-to-day basis.
We're basically trying to work on an app to make rides safer for women in developing countries around the world. And we're starting to develop right now. One group is working on client side, one group is working on server side, and all the non-programmers are working on a business model. Yeah, I think we have a pretty good idea. I think it's very basic, very simple, but it can hopefully actually change lives.
Now I'm making the business model and the model of the marketing, and I hope that I can then present to some developers what I really want to do, because so far I do not have any developers.
We've actually created a platform that allows pharmaceuticals, doctors, and patients all to communicate with one another. It allows doctors to give direct prescriptions through patients through a mobile application. It's amazing. It's right now based in Ghana. Right now we're focusing kind of on the business development part and monetizing, and we've already created a mock-up of what the application looks like.
Ideally, the hackathon, it's a great model to get people together, to get teams together for the first time working and expose them to the idea of Cleanweb. That was an important awareness building tactic here in Tel Aviv. A lot of people that came here had never heard of Cleanweb. So getting people together for 2 days is a great way to get them started working on solutions. And we'd love to see teams form, solutions built over a couple days. But really, I think it's more about the impact of getting these sharp developers and entrepreneurial types focused on the Cleanweb to begin with. If they come together with a great team, then an investor or others could come around and mentor them and get them focused on fine-tuning their solution idea, or maybe switching to a different market, or infusing some capital to help them accelerate the build out of that particular solution.
I was an active mentor, So I walked around and got to meet a lot of the companies, or the forming companies, and a lot of the entrepreneurs, and talk to them about their potential solutions, and hopefully give them some guidance based on my previous experience at Hackathon. I think one of the first things I heard from many people here in Israel was that Israel is an incredible testing ground for international solutions. Israel is not a huge country, and therefore, if you create a solution for Israel, you're minimizing your potential impact. So a lot of these developers and entrepreneurs come with the intention of creating a solution that is going to scale globally.
The winner, the first prize of Cleanweb Hackathon 2013, the platform.
I know what we have in Israel. I am very, very fanatic about the fact that in Israel we have all what is needed to have the right salad, the right people to make a very, very good salad. And I really, really looking forward in order to see those companies that are the best in those areas to develop to be Israeli technologies spreading all over the world and doing good for many, many, many.